Welcome to LP Outdoors, the channel with everything the outdoor world has to offer.
Cool.
Who's staring at me?
It's looking right at her.
My very first Laker.
I love them because they look like
the best eating fish out there.
yeah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of these great adventures. It's going to be an epic fall. Hello everybody, welcome to Trap Day Check 2 here, running the river trap line. Again, I want to say this, last night was extremely cold. When I got up today, I had to let the van run a while. There was a huge frost. Ground was covered in frost, everything. That's never good for coon trapping. All right, coons don't like to move in that kind of stuff. They usually hole up, so don't expect a whole lot today, but I'm going to add a whole nother. Day check 3 is going to be on with this video, so I hope you guys enjoy these. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think.
You excited to get some raccoons? Huh? You're super excited? Super excited to get some candy in today or something? Huh? Gemma's excited to be back on the trap line? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's excited. Use my new handy dandy trap puller here that Robert Emmerich got me. Yeah, works pretty dang good. And I'm gonna pull it just because I'm already pulling them. I don't leave rat traps out very long, guys. If you don't catch rats within, you know, the first couple days, there's really no point. I mean, they might dent up for a day, but they're not going to be denting up for a couple days. So if you're not slaying them, you might as well pull the traps and move on to better territory. There's always, you always got to remember, if you're not catching, there's always something better out there. Cool, I got one here. I didn't have one here yesterday, so I'll take that. It's a big one too. Oh God, that thing's down there good. It's on one of those Hags spring clips. I'm telling you guys, it's a game changer. It's nice to be able to just slide that down there, and the fact that I can keep it right in place, I can reset that trap and still have it exactly at the depth that I had it at. It's really slick. With a wooden stake, I couldn't do that. Yeah, just another small rat, but drop right in the mud. But I'll take them. Counts towards my goal. Oh, I see you hiding there, buddy. This is where I got a double yesterday. I didn't think I was gonna get anything today, coon-wise, because it's been so cold. I mean, it was freezing last night. But lo and behold, got one. That trap pulled out too, so should have had 2 coons. Should have had 2. Stay, Gemma. I'm gonna pull that beaver trap today too. That ain't doing any good. Yeah, the other trap's right there pulled out, so yeah, should have had a double. All right, guys, I can tell right now, a spot that I had a triple in yesterday, I've at least got 1, maybe 2. I see another little clump over there. It might be a second coon, but I got 1 for sure. I've got a 160 conibear in here just in case something bigger tries to scoot its way in. But that's a nice, another big rat. It's a young one. Just a young otter. What you doing, buddy? Stay out of my traps, man. I don't need any more of you. Well, I can see right here I got a possum. So at least I got another nest raider. But it makes it exciting because I'm going along checking traps and I seen the tree start moving, so I knew I had something. There's a coon up in that tree right there. So coons moved last night. That's a good sign. This should be a crazy day then. Other traps knocked over. So let's see, how am I gonna get to him? I'll probably have to go back here to get him. Jeez, oh Pete, I was just scooting up here looking for the trap and I didn't even see him looking at me. That's cool. I think that's the first one caught here. But I knew these spots were good. It just depends on the evening. It's got to be just the right evening for them to move. I think this is the spot where I've got 4 of them. Now this is awesome. I always love seeing this, guys, and it's a good feeling when you can pull it off because the trap has to be just right. I did show in the video how I set this trap, so I hope you guys paid close attention. It's got to be just right. But look at that, got a coon in the 160. I sure love catching them in those because they're done when you get there. You don't have to shoot them. They're not all muddy. It's just a perfect way to catch them. The dog proofs here haven't been touched, but that's all right. I'll take it. Coon in the 160 is always a good time for me. See that? Not a big one, but perfect catch. Gets him right behind the head. It's hard to beat that, guys. That's what I'm saying. If I had a ton of 160s, I'd probably just set the trails like that. And honestly, with 160s, that gets rid of the need to check your traps every day. If I had nothing but these set, I could actually go 2 days without checking because obviously they're dead when you get there. I wasn't expecting too many because, like I said, it was super windy last night. Rats don't like to move in the wind because some of their main predators are hawks and owls, and they can't hear them if it's windy. So got one here. Looks like another big one too. Oh yeah, another nice rat. This was a tough one to set because this is a giant hole, so they could easily go around this. Yep, not bad size. Other 2 traps aren't messed with, so when the coons run heavy again, I'm sure we'll get another triple here. Oh, one. Just the one. It's a fatty though. I will take it. and a possum. Dang. Got a double here. 2 different critters, but hey, still counts. It's another big coon. They sure are chunky. So that should be, I think it's number 6 for coons today. And that's pretty dang good. Especially with how the weather's been. Yep, possums are usually sleeping in the dog roost when you get up to them. We'll put this down and that's the end of the day. So heck yeah, not a bad day, guys. Well, there you have it. There's today's catch, guys. I didn't even show the beaver. That was earlier this morning. I caught it at a different property, but yep, 6 coons, 3 possum, 3 rats, and a real nice beaver. It's a good day. Well, one of the first sets I come to today, I just set this one here yesterday. I moved it. It was a set that I had further upriver that wasn't doing any good. So I moved it down here. There's actually, should be another trap sitting here somewhere too. Gemma, you stay back. Come here. Yeah, the other trap don't look like it's moved, but got a coon in the first trap here. So I will take it. Stay back, Gem. Stay back. That's probably a big boar. Yeah, that's a real big coon. Probably pushing 30 pounds. Oh, jeez. Almost didn't see that. Got a possum. The other trap set off, I think. Yep, just another little possum, but hey, that's nest raiders, so I'll take every one I can get. But, well, that lump doesn't look right. I think I got a beaver. I've been waiting. I left it alone. Yep, sure is. Sweet. That's why you got to be patient, guys. They don't use the same things all the time, but you seen me in the video set these 2, you know, channel sets, and I knew they were going to connect. I just had to give it time. Sure enough, perfect catch right there. It looks like a good one too, probably 35-40 pounder. Yeah, that's a nice beaver there. The other trap ain't set off. What's cool is, and I always like to just kind of notice these things, but you can tell he was, the way he's facing, he was actually trying to head up that channel. So who knows, there might have been more trying to go up with him too, but then they seen him and decided not. So I'm definitely gonna set it again and you know, see what happens. But that's big. It's actually bigger than I thought. It's probably a 50. That's a huge beaver. Biggest one I've caught in a bit. Yeah, that's a giant. Wowee. Yeah, that's a tank. Wow. Oh yeah, he's everything. Everything a 50 there. That's a beauty. He's an old boy too. He's got that chunk missing out of his tail. Oh, what an awesome beaver. All right, now today I'm gonna change things up a bit, guys. I already had this plan to do so. I'm gonna pull that trap that I set here the other day. I've only caught 1 young one out of that. However, I'm still seeing a lot of signs. So I think the beavers here are probably already trap shy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a caster mound set right here. As far as I'm concerned, John Coretti taught me the right way to do it, and that is probably the best set out there. I brought some footholds with me, some drowner cables. We're gonna get these set up, and yeah, we're gonna get some beavers. All right, now right here is where the beavers come and go. You can see their tracks all over the freaking place. I mean, it's crazy. Now, the only bad part about this is otters will use these too. So you do have the chance of catching an otter or two, but you gotta set them. I mean, they're just perfect for catching beavers. So what I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna stake it down right here in the drier ground. You could use 2 stakes if you want, but I feel pretty comfortable with that because when this thing's laid down, it's not like the beaver's coming up out of the water. Oh. Okay. Now I want to slide my trap all the way up there because you want the trap. The trap is going to be set right in here. I want it to be just underwater, so it's going to be like right there probably. Now this end of the drowner is actually rigged with a wolf fang anchor system. This is a really cool system that Bass Brothers hooked me up with. I never even thought to put some of these anchors on the beaver sets, but it saves you having to carry around sandbags or cement blocks. So don't worry about putting it all the way out. You don't have to. I'll show you how we can fix that, because I can't touch out there anyway. You just want it to go deep enough where the beaver can't come up. Okay. Once it's down there, you still got to set the anchor so that it's tight. Give it a jerk sideways, and that ain't coming out. Especially because the beaver is going to be swimming that way. It's going to be pulling away from it, so it's not even gonna be able to loosen it up. Okay, now we'll get back here. You got to have your cable tight. So what I do next, I actually tighten. There's a lock right here that I can use. I can tighten this cable just like that. Hopefully you can see it, where it is totally tight there with the bottom. Now I'll just kind of hide this out in the grass. All right, next step. This is an important step. And this is where I make my trap bed. Get yourself a mud pile, because this is exactly what beavers do anyways to mark their territory. So basically what you're doing is you're causing a ruckus with the territory nature of the beavers, making them think somebody else stepped into their kitchen. All right, now I'm gonna take some Bass Brothers beaver lure. Howie's got to smell it. Stuff smells amazing. And the beavers cannot help themselves. Get a nice clump right there, just like that. It is a guarantee, guys, that any beaver that swims past this, it's gonna smell that. The beavers have a very, very keen sense of smell. They're gonna smell that. They're gonna come up. There is not a single beaver out there that will pass up smelling another beaver's caster. Now comes the fun of setting these. They are kind of hard to set. Because they're big. They're actually a wolf trap. But beaver have very big feet. Just like that. And don't worry about messing with the sensitivity of the pan. I never mess with that. They come pretty much ready to rock for a beaver. You don't want them too sensitive. You want them to get a full, you want that foot on there strong. You don't want them to halfway step on it. Now, I'm gonna put the dog facing away from me, facing towards the caster, so that when they commit, that foot is gonna fully be on there. So there we go. If a beaver swims past this evening, we'll have them. Now this is just the opposite side of where we were just at. And usually this is how it is. When beavers are messing around on their lodge, they usually have 2 different slides. This one I'm gonna have to move some sticks and stuff around to make a bed, but that's okay. Probably tear some of their mud down, actually. Get all the sticks and stuff out of the way too, because you don't want that messing you up. That's actually gonna bed real nice right there. That should get a front foot catch. See, I think I'm gonna go right here. Just like I said, I can squish it in. Guess till I hit a log. Give it a jerk, pull it out. Again, quick jerk sideways. And then now I can tighten up the slack here on that lock. That's important because you want it, you don't want them to be able to move around. You want them to be able to have to go straight down. Now, most important part here, making the caster mound. Put it up there. Make it big and showy. Use one of their chew sticks this time, catch their eyes, make them real mad. Somebody came in and used one of their chew sticks to put some caster in a pile here. There we go. Should have 2 beaver. Hope all the traps ain't filled with possums, because as much as I want to help out, those ain't really worth any. Get a buck or 2. Gotta try and make up my gas money. Alright. I don't care what anybody says, man. Even if the prices aren't that great, it's always awesome to just see that bandit face looking at you. That guy's got himself wrapped around a tree. The other trap ain't touched. This is kind of a pain of a spot to get into, but I'll get in there with the motor. But he's got himself actually wrapped around 2 trees, so nice dark, another big coon. Let's get in there and get that guy and get him dispatched. Yep, other trap wasn't touched. That's a nice big coon though. Probably another big boar. Another good catch in that hags. I think I'm gonna pull it today. I've already caught what, three rats out of this hole. I don't ever like to clean out a hole, so I like to give a chance for them to seed out. Oh, got a rat here. I can't say enough about these hags clips, guys. These hags spring clips with these fiberglass rods. It's just the best way to set these things, really. Can't beat it. This is the same hole I caught one in yesterday. Another good size one too. I just want to show you guys, if you ever see something like that, that's an otter slide, guaranteed. That's why I'm staying away from that. That's been an otter slide for years. They use that every year.
This season of LT Outdoors Trapping is brought to you by Bass Brothers Lures and Baits. They are located in Iowa and they carry some awesome lures and baits. You'll see me use them in this show. Now, if you want to order from them, you can call this number or check them out on Facebook.
Also, when I sent my people to kill your people for killing my people, you killed more of my people.